For many of you, the biggest fear in public speaking doesn't really stem from being in front of a live audience, whether on stage or on camera. It is from having certain people in that audience who make you feel very uncomfortable. It could be your peers, could be your competitors, could be some influences that you really respect. So what do you do in order not to completely freeze and make those people in the audience intimidate you? Stay tuned to find out. I'm Victoria Lioznyansky, and I help introverted entrepreneurs overcome their fear of public speaking and transform into confident, compelling, and captivating speakers. And for me, this moment actually came a few years ago when I just started performing in science shows. As some of you know, I own a science company in Houston, Nutty Scientists of Houston, and we're all about inspiring kids to fall in love with science. So my instructors are constantly doing science shows and after-school programs and all kinds of science workshops and classes. Well, when we just started, I wanted to do science shows myself because I just wanted to get a feel for them. And so as I'm on stage, and I certainly have no trouble being on stage in front of an audience, I realized there is a group of people in that audience who are making me feel extremely uncomfortable. And that group is parents and adults. Yeah, because the whole concept of the science show is to entertain the kids. And seeing adults in the audience certainly throws you off because you are trying to be really goofy and funny and, you know, Bill Nye the Science Guy, only way cooler. And then all of a sudden you see parents and it's hard to be that person when you really want to be yourself as a grown-up when you're talking to parents. So I had that dilemma to deal with, and I found a really good solution. My solution for you is, if you have people in the audience who make you feel uncomfortable, the best thing to do is completely ignore them. Yes, you completely ignore them. And the way you ignore them is by not making any eye contact with them. And so what you do if you are live on stage, and we'll talk about camera in just a second, what you do is in the very beginning of your presentation, you will look at your audience and spot those few people that do make you uncomfortable, right? And that's when you start feeling uncomfortable. And from that point on, you will know where they are and you will completely ignore them. You will not make any eye contact with them. You will specifically avoid looking at them. You will make an effort not to look at them. You will only focus on the rest of your audience. It is a little harder to do with camera, right? Because you don't see those people. You know they're out there. You're looking at the camera, you don't see them. So what I recommend you do is you have a mental image of your audience when you are speaking on camera. When you're looking at the camera, you're really speaking to your audience. And you need to completely erase from your mind those people who you know are out there and are making you uncomfortable. You're not talking to them. As you're looking at the camera like I'm doing right now, you are only speaking and focusing on the rest of your audience. And you are not thinking, you're completely blocking off, you're completely ignoring those people who do make you uncomfortable. It is a little easier, honestly, when you're on stage because you physically ignore them. Promise me you're going to try this out. It is definitely challenging. I'm not going to lie to you. It is challenging and it does take practice. But as with anything, the more you practice ignoring and creating this wall of separation between you and a few people in the audience who you feel very nervous about, the more you practice separating from them and only focusing and making eye contact with the rest of your audience, the easier it becomes. And at some point, it will become automatic. You see somebody in the audience who you just don't feel good about and you don't want them to be there, and you don't worry about it. You build that wall between you and them, and you only work with the rest of your audience. So give it a try. Let me know in the comments how it goes. And if you would like to learn more about overcoming fear of public speaking, then I have a free training for you. I would love to share it with you. So head over to www.byvictorial.com/training, and I'll see you there.